Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. This is the show where we check out K-pop music videos and I give you my honest thoughts and reactions on them as both a video producer, a lifelong K-pop fan, and as a Korean American. My name is Cheok PD, and today we are checking out The Flash by EUNBI. I'm super stoked for this because EUNBI's last comeback, Underwater, was my favorite. It was my favorite thing from her. It is one of my favorite songs. It's highly addictive, and I really think she thrives in that dance genre. And I highly suspect we might get something similar with The Flash because I saw the poster for The Flash. It was on a K-pop news site, and I saw the poster. I saw how it's written out. I saw how EUNBI looked, and I'm like, this is going to be epic. I love how her label has been building her sound since her debut. And I kind of get the idea of, I already feel like I know where this is going to go, but not how it's going to play out. So I'm very excited for this. Of course, before we get into the video, just some real quick promotion for myself. If you guys enjoy our content and you want to support the channel, please consider visiting our Patreon. Over on our Patreon is where we do our bonus reactions. In fact, I have a lot of IZ*ONE reactions. That's how I got to know EUNBI and really fell in love with her, was through IZ*ONE. If you want to check out any of our reactions from that, that's over on our Patreon. And in September, I'm going to do a listening party for EUNBI's latest EP as well. I always do listening parties the month after an artist comeback, but I will also be checking out live stages, any special performances that she might do for The Flash. With that in mind, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. If you want to just support us simply for free, remember, you could always like the video down below. It's free, easy. You can subscribe. We really appreciate it. Let's get into the video. This is The Flash by EUNBI, and this is your form of therapy. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I'm just gonna turn this up for myself. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Certified banger. This video's not even over. This song's not even over. This is my favorite title track, song, and music video from her. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I love the camera focus every time on the little beckoning move she does. They've done such a great job at figuring out EUNBI's visual aesthetic. Oh my god! This music video is basically everything she did. Oh my god! It's like everything she's ever done up until this point. Put together, combined, and oh my god! Oh! Okay. Oh, this one's easy. This one's real easy. I have zero complaints about this song or this music video. That song, wait a minute. This song's not 3 minutes and 41 seconds, right? Wait, this song's not actually this long, right? Wait a minute. Was there a break in this? Whoa. I need to watch that and listen to that again because according to the runtime on this, I don't remember a break in the music, but it's apparently 3:41. I don't have any complaints on the song. The song is amazing. It's EUNBI doing what I really loved in Underwater, but at a much more incredibly high-paced tension. The dance genre suited her so much, and the Flash really commits to that. She showcased it in I feel like in Door, her debut especially, she kind of really set a very different tone, and then she started doing Glitch, Underwater, these much more dance-oriented tracks. But I think Door is very important because thinking about Door, parts of The Flash, and I feel like the aesthetic that they've really built for EUNBI for the past few albums really started with The Door. It had like this very classical sort of a look to it. And mind you, I wasn't the biggest fan of the video. It didn't have the most biggest budget in the world. And there were parts of The Flash where I was getting kind of deja vu of that watching this music video. I was like, wait a minute, they're kind of doing the same trope that I saw them do in Door. But then as the video progressed and expanded, I saw the multiple different influences of like what she's learned and improved from her debut to Glitch to Underwater. And I think that culminated in The Flash being like her best music video to date, her best comeback to date, her best song to date. I also just heard that she got her first win for this song the other day. Like, I can see why. This song was incredible. And the video, it went from being this video is good. This video is great. And now it's just, that was an amazing video. By the end, I was genuinely just swept off my feet. The way they constantly play with the aspect ratio, the two white bars that you see, and even the aesthetic choice to make it white. It gave the video this very expensive, premium, artistic quality to the video that has been present in, I feel like, all of EUNBI's videos. But this video is the one that I think realized it the best and also in its biggest scope. So let's go ahead and watch this video one more time. And let's just appreciate how gorgeous and well-made this video is and how amazing this song is. Okay, so it's not a full 341. Wow, that's still pretty. 3-minute, 30-second song. That is taxing, especially for a soloist. That's incredible. Wow, I missed that transition at first, where she opens the door and then transitions right to the outside. The editing is also, wow. They do such a great job with the editing. This song is a very complex song. It's very light and on its feet, but and it's very fast too, but there's a lot of emotion in this song, and it largely has to do with I think the key that it's in, and also the chord progression. But it's also largely just the way EUNBI sings it. But if you notice, like, the editing here is really fast. It's almost like fluttering the way she's singing. And like she pulls you in, and the shots are constantly moving, and then it suddenly slows down. And like all these different artistic shots of like all this fast imagery, and then suddenly slow imagery, and then even in this shot here where they're showing both of it, I feel like that's what really gives this video its distinct vibe and feeling. The constant, it's not just a fast feeling in the video. They're constantly like, you're being thrown off your feet. It's the constant switch between fast to slow that I think the director, whoever directed this music video, did a really amazing job. Wow, hold on. These shots are so beautiful. Wait a minute. Yeah, just like just the random different inserts of the slow motion as the drums are like trailing downwards. Ooh. And then they get rid of the aspect ratio as like the pre-chorus kind of opens up the song, and then as she brings the hand down over EUNBI's eyes, it comes right back in. Wow, hold on, what was that? Oh, wow, interesting. So you can hear the fall off in her voice, and I think even here visually they're trying to show her quote unquote falling. But the way the different edits they threw in there to actually portray that, like the actual, like her acting it out, and then the dancers, I think they're visually showing the red stars around her. Maybe they're like kind of like a circular pattern, but the hands that come in, the way they throw that all in there, and then she comes up at the end. So basically she's falling, and then you sink in, and it just reveals to be her again. They really capture the intensity and the fast. Wow. Wow. The fast and fleeting nature of the song. Like there's a desperation to the song, but the desperation isn't really coming from her. I feel like it comes from you, the listener. Like she leaves you wanting more. It feels like she's running away. And even like with the echoing of the catch me, it all kind of adds into that effect. It's an incredibly just, wow. I love this shot. Oh, that right there, just I feel like the occasional shots where they throw you off into a shot that's not as clean and the usual of what they've been showing you. A lot of these shots are technically very head on, or they're using long focal length shots, and then they suddenly throw the shot underneath. It kind of throws you off your rhythm, but again, a lot of that is they're trying to trip you up watching this video. And that part where it's so witty the way she looks into the camera. Even this whole section where they chose to do this silhouette scene was also such an incredibly beautiful artistic choice. like this scene in particular with this long flowing chandelier, whenever the white aspect ratio is in the shot, it makes the shot feel very claustrophobic and tight. And at first, I wasn't a fan of that look. It just visually, just whenever you see the shot spread and you can see it in full screen, this shot looks much better. But I totally appreciate what they're trying to accomplish with the aesthetic of the music video. It's there's this where they talk about falling into it. It almost feels like we're trapped in this moment with EUNBI in this song. And so the way the director constantly plays with this video, removing the aspect ratio and then bringing it back, I feel like that's the biggest thing that actually makes this music video so appealing to look at. But that's the set that really reminded me of the initial like Door music video. It's like the standard blank background. My God, hold on. Something I noticed is when she, this is a shot right here. Dude, she is living her best life. She looks so good and she looks so happy. Like this is just, and I think the edits here and there, like it's so creative. Like the way she's popping, or she poses, cuts, and then she comes through her own cutout. There's a lot going on there, but it's so fun. She herself is so fun. The song is so fun. The music video is so fun. The way it's edited is so fun. Wow, that move is sick. I really like that. Like in this shot, they went straight for the hand too. Like in the first time that they did this earlier in the music video, they showed EUNBI in the face, but I think it adds a cooler effect to the music video, especially in this second round when they're only focusing on the finger beckoning. Wow. I really want to see a live stage for this. That ribbon choreography. Wow. Oh, that little slow-mo flourish right there was so beautiful. I really appreciate the fact, though, they include a lot of shots. I think it's what gives this music video a bit more of an artistic feeling to it. Like shots where like EUNBI is like not even fully in frame. Hell, you can't even make out if it's her or not. Hell, I think it might be even shots of the dancers or models as well. Wow, what the? Hold on. I love this. Wow. Wow, they so smoothly made that transition. Wow, and the choreo. I mean, I loved the underwater choreo. Like that is probably one of the biggest things I loved about Underwater is that the choreo was so beautiful. It very much felt like I'm watching a theater production. And EUNBI brings a high class quality to K-pop. It really comes through, I think, in her music. It comes through now in her performances, her showmanship. And this song feels like the biggest culmination of everything I've loved seeing from EUNBI since her solo debut. This is her best one yet. I think quite literally it's her best music video. I love the way it was shot. I love the way it was edited. They had a healthy mix of making this look like kind of a little bit more cinematic with like a lot of long focal length shots, and then shooting a little bit more in a slower frame rate. But then they also mix in shots that are much more clear cut and sharp, where the only difference is utilizing different cameras. But they do that on purpose, and I feel like they do it a lot for those moments of impact where EUNBI's doing like her thing or doing a certain pose on a certain flourish of a word. And they really picked certain parts to make it look different in the video. And I really appreciate that this video team, it really like feels like they really poured a lot into this. It's like the same set, but to shoot it, especially this set right here, this last black set, this set, they get so much real estate out of this shot. It's like one set, and even like just cost management wise, I'm like, oh wow, like budgetary wise, they used one set for a lot of this music video, and it does not come off cheap. It does not come off boring. In fact, this video team utilized it in like such a cool, interesting way. This director really, by switching it up, like even having like the programmed robotic movements brought in, even though it changes the look of the video, I feel like it actually, because she kind of digitally pops more while looking a little bit more filmic in one shot and then digitally popping more for just one shot, I actually think that adds like a cool effect that I think really pays off. And so the fact that they take this one black set and are able to stretch it out the entire video, you know, I have to really commend this team. This video team this is like, just like on a personal level, this is like one of my like favorite music videos I've seen on just purely like, I guess, a production level on what they accomplished, like the editing, the way they play between how to play with your emotions and going fast. And this song makes you feel like you're running and kind of tripping you up at certain moments with the edit as well. Sometimes the editing was beautiful and they lined up and made certain moments of the song so impactful and dramatic. But then certain other points, they would edit it, throw in a slow-mo where it's fast, throw in a really fast shot to sync up with like the drums, all these different things. I feel like it really painted a picture. This is like kind of like a feeling I always get watching EUNBI's performances now. Like it really started with Underwater, but I took notice of like she really comes off like an artistic performer. It's real. I don't know. Maybe it's the way they choreograph her dances, but her music videos for the past however many have started to reflect this as well. Like her aesthetic is such a literal work of museum art, and it's so very beautiful. So I think this is EUNBI's best video. I'm gonna say just the best score I could give it, just a 10 out of 10. But I'll pass the question off to you guys now. What did you think of The Flash by EUNBI? What do you think of this song compared to the rest of her discography? Is this her best title track yet? I think so. What do you think of the music video? I also think this is her best music video. Aesthetically, it reminded me a lot of her other videos as well. But I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. As I said, if you want to support the channel, you want to check out some bonus reactions, I'm going to be doing a listening party for EUNBI's new album next month on our Patreon. When you're there, you can also join us for our IZ*ONE reactions. They're available on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You can always just check out our other videos. We're going to have end cards for you here right at the end. We're going to have a subscribe button for you right here. Make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.